We have officially reached the grand finale. Tuesday night, the moon moves into Scorpio, and Thursday, July 23rd, Mercury finally stations direct. But Scorpio doesn't let you walk out easy. Scorpio is fixed water, the detective, the alchemist, the sign that demands the raw, unedited truth before it lets you go. And the sun and that final stretch of retrograde Mercury are still sitting in Cancer. This is a double water alignment, the same elemental family as the dreamy Pisces ocean and the protective Cancer cocoon. But this isn't sleepy and this isn't safe. This is a boiling hot spring, deep sea pressure chamber, heat and depth together at the exact moment everything is about to surface. Because here's what happens at the end of a retrograde, right before Mercury stations direct. The masks fall off. There's no more room for the passive-aggressive smoothing over of the Libra moon. Mercury is moving so slowly right now that it's almost standing still, like the eye of a hurricane. And in that stillness, your intuition gets sharp. Piercingly sharp. You're going to see straight through the lie, the fake smile, the tension nobody's had the guts to name out loud. This is the moment for the conversation you've been avoiding for 3 weeks. So how does this affect your sign? Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio, the moon is home, and for all water signs, your psychic antennae are fully extended right now. You're feeling everything at full volume, but instead of drowning in it like you might have a few weeks ago, you finally feel equipped to do something about it. The trap is hyperfixating on an old betrayal or a recent miscommunication. Tempted to hold on to a grudge right as the energy is trying to clear. Don't. Use this depth to transform, not to destroy. Forgive what happened since June 29th. Let the baggage go. The breakdown is actually turning into a breakthrough. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This deep, investigative water forces you to sit face to face with whatever you've been outrunning. Fear, a vulnerability, a financial stress you haven't looked directly at. Leo, this moon squares your fixed fire directly, creating real friction between your pride and the raw truth of a situation. Across all fire signs, watch for paranoia or power struggles. The sense that people are plotting or hiding something from you. Trust your gut, but don't act on impulse. Let the mystery unravel on its own. Thursday, the truth reveals itself without you having to force it. Fire signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This heavy water energy is a real weight on your usual mental processor. Scorpio doesn't run on logic, and that's going to make you feel out of your depth. Aquarius, this moon squares your sign directly, putting the emotional undertones of your career or public life under pressure. Across all air signs, trying to think your way through a Scorpio moon will fail completely. And the more you analyze it, the more anxious you'll spin. Stop debugging the feeling. Just let it sit in the room with you. Clarity is officially returning Thursday, the moment Mercury snaps out of reverse. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This deep water gives you a real shot at digging up whatever's been keeping you stuck. It's a powerful window for psychological insight, research, sorting out shared resources, or joint finances. Taurus, this moon sits directly opposite you, putting an intense mirror on your closest relationships. Earth signs across the board are feeling fiercely stubborn right now. The trap is refusing to admit your walls are keeping people out. Lower the shield, just a skosh. Let someone you trust see your vulnerable side. Real strength right now isn't the brick wall. It's the willingness to open up and heal. The phoenix is rising straight out of the very first mud we waded into 3 weeks ago. It had to get dark before it could clear. It had to get deep before it could rise. You survived the 2026 Cancer Mercury retrograde. The full moon that started it, the fog, the steam, the floods, the static, and every hard conversation this cycle asks of you. This transit began with a bang, but it ends with a rising. Whatever truth just surfaced, that's not wreckage. That's your new foundation. The pressure chamber is officially open. Step out, shake off the ash, and let's finally move forward.